together to defeat the evil. Oh, this game's already started.
We're underway at FedEx Forum. Daniel
No time to breathe, huh?
starts the night by rising
Just thrust you right into it. Fine.
Execute plays.
Fine. Make me sit through this slop. Make me sit through this slop garbage, if you will. 4 likes? Yeah, we're completely washed. Please, Cooper Flag. I mean, I'm imagining the worst case scenario of Cooper Flag has a bad game, Mavs win, Chris Middleton like carries. Like just like what a waste of everyone's life. Right, like what a waste. Shout out to Omax out there though, playing the 5. Yeah. 2 minutes in, I've yet to see Coop touch the ball, so that's exactly what we want. That's what we came here for, man. That's what we came here for. That's what we want to see. That's what we signed up for. Can't hear me? Really? Yeah, the Mavs losing this game would be impressive, truthfully. Oh, nice pass by Coop on that hit ahead. We're going by 50. Aren't you happy slightly? We have a moronic front office. I mean, I'm not going to get mad at them, really, because, like, what else are they supposed to do, really? You know, like, what else is there even for them to do? They've lost 2 of their last 20. Or they've won 2 of their last 20 games, man. Like at a certain point, you just gotta accept. You can't lose out is bad for the soul. I mean, you could. You could. Still want the young guys playing over the geezers just for experience? I mean, there's not a lot of young guys, man. Who the fuck's number 32 on the Grizzlies, man? Who is that? I'm not gonna lie, I have not kept up with the Grizzlies 1 iota. Oh, that's right. That's right. I did know they had Ryan Rupert. Because I watched one of their games, I don't know, a while ago, and I was like, Ryan Rupert? Who in the fuck did they get him? Yeah, the young guys would be... The young guys would be like Coop and, I guess, AJ Johnson. Like... You know, that's not... Omax. Oh my lord, what a block by Gigi Jackson. But that's good. Coop follow it up with a dunk. We'll take that. We're stat padding, guys. Nobody's going to be watching these games. So the better the stats, the better. The better the stats, the better. Because, again, nobody's going to be watching these. So, like, let's just get numbers because it won't matter. Damn, dude, my forearms are looking huge. And I saw somebody in the chat before I came on saying, "No worry, he's eating." That was true. I was eating dinner. Is that okay? Am I not allowed to fucking eat dinner anymore? Like, it's 7 o'clock. I'm not allowed to eat dinner before stream. I didn't know I needed the permission of my community to eat dinner. But now I know, though. I'll ask you guys next time. God, Mavs are going to win this game by 100. Oh. You need to be lean to be taken seriously in NBA media, Chudley. With all due respect, that doesn't seem to be true. Oh, I played. Whoever. I had chicken Caesar salad. Whoever sent that stat pad game in the Discord, dude, that was genuinely fun. I played that. I wish there was an NBA version. Why is there not an NBA version of that yet? I think he's making an NBA version very soon. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was a good time. I did pretty good on my scores. All things considered. I was having a hard time in the NFL one today. And I wish you could go back and do, and I already did it on my phone, so I'm not going to do it again, but I wish you could go back and do the archive ones. But I had a bit of a hard time with this, trying to figure out the running backs on the Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, or Bills from 2016. But I did go with LeGarrette Blount, which was like the third best option. I went with 2025 yards per game. I went with, who did I put? Oh, I put Bijan because I thought he led the league in rushing. Did Bijan not lead the league in rushing? But no, it was James Cook, right? So I should have known that. I did Nick Chubb for the Browns. 1980 to 2025 won the Super Bowl. I put, who the fuck did I put? Oh, I put an Emmitt Smith year, which was one of the best ones. LeGarrette Blount, and then I went with Todd Gurley here, and that one wasn't very good. But pretty fun. Did you get around to watching Gabe? Ugh. No, I didn't. I'll watch that in a second. Beat up. Gaff's going off the last 3 games. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've realized outside, so I've decided this, outside of, there's a lot of like fun sports stuff going on right now. Outside of like marquee NBA games or NBA games that I really want to watch, I'm probably just chilling on the NBA until the All-Star, until the playoffs. So I'm pretty much accepting the fact that I will be done watching certain teams. Like this will be the last Memphis Grizzlies game I watch all season. Right? This will be it for me. Good transition defense right there by Koopa. There are more people watching the stream than the game. Probably. And if you guys haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you do so. It helps out tremendously. Lets you two know we're having a great time, of which we are. But I don't want this to be sort of, I don't want this to be misunderstood, man. I'm super excited for the playoffs. So excited. I think the playoffs are going to be fantastic. Probably bailed out there on that foul call. Next week, March Madness starts. Pumped for that. I've got Duke, Florida State on right now. Watching my guy Cam Booza. All right, Mavs turn it over. I honest to God don't know who's on the floor for the Grizzlies, bro. Oh, that's Jamal Mayshak. He's been playing for him. He played for him in the last game. The thing is that why the camera quality is just so bad? How are we in 2026 and this is still the reality, man? 720p is the number one, is the highest you can go on this. Isn't that insane? In 2026, it looks horrible. Wow, the Grizzlies have broken up like 3 lobs already. Who is number 5? All right, Ryan Rupert. I did not know that you had that in your bag. I miss Mavs Digest. Well, if we lose this game, we deserve top 3. That's true. If the Mavs find their way to lose this one. Wow, Ryan Rupert, a couple tough shots. Rupert, if you lead the Grizzlies to a win tonight, you'll be my GOAT forever. Max Christie airball. Locked on curse. That's what many are calling it. Oh, good hustle and effort by Cooper Flag. I'm going to tweet that right now. Max Christie airballs his first shot of the game. They're calling it the Locked On Mavs curse. They're calling it the... There you go, Coop. Hey, Coop stat pad, baby. Ryan Rupert's going to game our ass tonight. Not that I'm complaining. I'm not. Oh, Max Christie hit a 3? Don't remember that. Good pass. Yeah, I told you guys, this is going to be Chris Middleton carries the Mavs to a win, and everyone's just going to be like, well. Well. Oh, if Ryan Rupert made that 3, he would have been on 83 watch. Could we get Coop 83 a la Bam? No, this iteration that he's now playing with does not pass the ball at all. So, no. Just no. 130 viewing here, 26 likes. I mean, dude, I get it, man. It's March. We all kind of have the equivalent of senioritis. We're done. We're all fed up. But like, Jesus Christ, guys. Najee Milton tryhards piss me off. Yeah, this is where you get to a dangerous spot as a tanking team with the fan base. Because guys that are just trying to win games. Right? Guys that are just like going out and doing their job. Just like tryhard losers. So I always say, though, Najee getting some sort of mysterious, ankle injury that shuts him down for the year. That's when it's like, oh, the Mavs are tanking now. B-Will and Najee getting some... Wow, great defense by Bagman. Ryan Rupert hits that. All right. B-Will and Najee coming down with some type of ankle injury. Repairs proving why height and guards matters. 6'7" and able to blow by and drive to the hoop. That opens it up for an entire team. Repair? I wouldn't classify Ryan Repair as some success story in the NBA. But you're saying for the Mavs. The Mavs not having guards. Is that what you're saying? Dude, I'm terrified we'll take a cuff. Yeah, you and me both. I cannot do this 35 free throw. Yeah, I know. This game has been horrible so far. Slow, lots of free throws, lots of whistles. Can we just sim this game? I know. I wish, dude. I really do. Oh, B-Will's up to 39% of three for a percent from three. Someone just tweeted AJ DeBonza's the most dominant college basketball player in how long? It's like, dude, he's not even the best one. Not even the best one. It's not even the best one this year. Who the fuck is that? Who just shot the ball on the Grizzlies, bro? Who just shot that? Yeah, I knew it. I genuinely knew Chris Middleton was going to go off. Mavs up 11. This better not spark. The team kind of took off, and they finally found their winning groove and won 60% of the rest of their games. Good lay by Bagman. Yeah, no, winning this game or losing this game would have been one of the more impressive tanking efforts quite in some time. That Burton guy's letting it fly. What's his story? I told my story and made his story. Should I put on the BYU game? So I heard you were playing for the Grizzlies in a couple days. Am I? Fuck. Where'd you hear that from? Did Shams tweet that? What? Who tweeted that? Dog, even in this sad state of affairs, the Grizzlies already have 5 steals. Ay, 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 man. I mean, dude, I don't really know what else the Mavs could do. I mean, the Mavs could have just shut down Najee tonight. I do think a fix they could do, and good luck trying to enforce this. But hey, if X amount of your roster is out, if X amount of your payroll is out for a game, if X amount is out for the game, tickets are free. Yeah, that clip was funny. I'm a funny guy.
Follow that tune. Hold on a minute, sire. In here, mate.
Follow that tune. Follow that tune, mate. Create a charge to show top freshman guards stack up offensively against each other. Here are their shooting percentages. 4 different shot types. God, Darren Peterson, you amaze me. Darren Peterson, you blow me away. 25% on off the dribble threes? A cup 49% on catch and shoot threes, 44% on long threes, 35% on off the dribble threes. Fair, A cup fan club. Fair. Yeah, I see a lot of green for Burries. Mikel Brown, 33% on catch and shoot. Oh, Mikel Brown, that's ugly. It's poo-poo caca. Do they have any of their rates? Wait a second. I have Synergy. Can I go on that?
This is the last game of this
Wait.
long road.
For the most, and Leslie McCaslin has more on this schedule right now.
The Mavs have the
Well, I don't know
second
about
most
you
games
guys,
left
but I
in the
was looking at
season.
this.
Great.
We leave Saturday. We play a Sunday afternoon
That's
game.
just great.
And that starts
The Mavs
another
have 17
back-to-back.
games
So
in
he
March.
thinks
It's the
that right
second
now
most.
begins the toughest
That's just
stretch of
fantastic,
this.
bro.
Well,
Thank you, NBA. Thank you, NBA. We're so grateful. Four games in the next 5 days. Thank you, NBA. Thank you, Mr. Silver. Take a look at VJ's stat line. What's up with them? Are they just like whatever? I know that they've got guys that are actually injured and suspended, but like, six points, 1 of 9 shooting, 3 turnovers. Well, so Charlie, who are we supporting this playoffs? Last year you chose the Lakers. Well, I didn't choose the Lakers. I chose the Thunder. This year, well, you guys aren't going to like it, but I think I'm probably going to go for the Thunder. And let me explain why. Let me explain why before you guys yell at me. I think having back-to-back champions could be good for the NBA, right? Like, I think it's been a while since dude, Burton, let's lock in, bro. Let's lock in, bro. Mavs up 14. So I think it's okay for the NBA now at this point to have a back-to-back champion, something a dynasty in the works that people can like root for or against. Poly market time? No, that's never poly market time. I mean, the finals that I want to see is it will make you guys projectile vomit. I'm like rooting for Celtics and Thunder. I think it'll be the best basketball imaginable. At the end of the day, that's really what I want. I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind Spurs though. I'm okay with that. I gotta feel real. I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't feel the. I don't. The rivalries with the Mavs and stuff like that. I don't feel like they're rivals with the Spurs. I don't feel like they're rivals with the Thunder. Different iterations of this team were, like, I don't care about the Spurs. We're horrible. I care about the Pelicans. That's where we're at. Think about that, chat. As a franchise, that's where the Mavericks are. I care about the Pelicans. And not because we have some playoff rivalry, but because I need them to win games so I can move ahead of them in the tank race. Like, think about that for a second. That's where we're at. What a horrible state of affairs. What a horrible state of affairs, man. Yeah, Chris Middleton's hit 3 threes. Burton, another 3. There you go, buddy. That's his first field NBA shot. Congratulations to him. Congratulations. Looks like the Mavs can't lose this game. I know. Coop's on pace to play 24 minutes tonight, by the way, guys. Ay, ay, ay. I'm interested to see if they rest guys tomorrow night for a back-to-back. And then my question would immediately be, hey, if you're a smart franchise, a franchise that has any sense at all, why aren't you... Why aren't you resting these guys tonight? Tomorrow's a national TV game. Why? Why the fuck is that game on national TV? So on the Big 12 tournament court, is this video actually on the court, or are they green screening it? Yeah, it's on Prime Video. Wow. All right. I mean, why not? Looking at other 6:30 games, all of them are trash, actually. Okay. Cavs Mavs might be the best and most entertaining one. Don't you get fined if you rest players on national TV? Man, who gives a shit? Pay it. Pay the fine. Grow up. My God. Stars are belt to assing the Oilers right now. Are the Oilers not very good this year? No, sorry. I was saying rest guys tonight and then get belt to ass tomorrow anyways. Rest guys tonight and belt to ass tomorrow night no matter what. Some GeoGuessr like the good old times. That was back in the days. Acura days. I was a cold dude. I'm getting back to my ways. Dwight Howard retiring. He wasn't retired. Can't wait for us to drop so all this ethical crap will get stomped. I just cannot wait for the offseason. I'm so excited for this offseason. For the Mavs. I'm so interested. Excited might not be the right word. Nervous. More interested. More interested to see what's going to happen. No, not necessarily scared either. Oh yeah, they'll have a GM by the draft. What do you think about the NBA draft lottery implementing a rule where if your record is sub 300, you go to the back of the lottery immediately to fix tanking? Are we done? Are we still doing tanking? I thought like the Iran war kind of moved on. Like that was when we all kind of moved on. I haven't heard anybody complain about tanking in a while. Yeah, Coop, go stand in the corner, man. PJ's got to take a couple of post hooks. And Chris Middleton's got to take a couple of long twos. Go stand in the corner, bro. It's all good. We got to develop Chris Middleton. Hey, my bad, Coop. Hey, Coop, we got to develop PJ Washington, bro. Go stand over there. Yeah, Coop, go stand in the corner, bro. We gotta develop Gafford. Look what is on our screen. Tanking is a massive issue. Yeah, here's the problem though, Oppo. There's 160 of you in here. There's 163 people watching this game. Do the math on that. Yeah, go. Hey, sorry. Coop, I know you were wide open right there, but we got to develop Chris Middleton, bro. Gafford's dominating again, though. Does Coop get drafted to the war? Maybe. What, 19 years old? He's of military age. Chris Middleton, no, he's too old. I heard Coop has flat feet. We're good. Would I get drafted because no, you're too old. No, I'm not. Would I get drafted because my ankle? Would I be saved? Wish I knew what happened in this play. We don't know because they weren't showing it. Oh, Coop fouled a 3-point shooter. I can't get drafted. I broke my ankle. So that sucks, man. Jalen Nowitzki, it's all 3 free throws. Here we go. Coop bringing the ball up. Oh, big screen by Gaff in the backcourt. Hey, good drive. Good drive. I've got, dude, somebody's moving into an apartment. Someone's moving into an apartment close to me. And earlier today, I just got back from the studio. I hear my door start to open. I was like, what? Turn. Whole family starts walking into my apartment. I'm like, hey. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, hey. Because at first I was like, yo, what the hell? Cooper Doncic, you leave it unlocked? Well, no, I never leave it unlocked. But I'm not joking. I literally just walked in. I was setting some stuff down. That city sewer starts the vibe. Finn freak out? No. All right, hey, this is only a 9-point game. How does Gaff, PJ, and Chris have more shots than Coop? Because we got to develop those guys, man. But low key, anything's better than that shot I just saw from Coop. If Coop's going to be taking long contested turnaround twos, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. What the hell just happened on the broadcast? Did that happen to anyone else? I didn't see the play. Why are we lobbing to PJ, not Coop? Because we got to develop PJ. I didn't see that play live. It cut in the middle of it. AJ DeBonza, drive, Euro, air ball. Feels like he didn't need that Euro right there. He could have just gone straight up. It seems a little bit weird that college basketball, it always kind of bugs me on TV the way it looks. how the nets are so small. Does that bother anyone else? The net is so short. It just looks bizarre on AJ DeBon. And that probably should have been a foul. A little grifting going on, but that probably should have been a foul. Why is Coop trash recently? Just came back from injury. They're not playing any point guards with whatever. They're just mailing it in, I guess. The number one priority of the entire season. But let's just mail it all in at the end here. Okay, 4 minutes. I'm not watching this. I'll watch this slop at halftime. Oh, yeah, no Clay tonight? Is he not playing? Ah! That city suicide, the vibe. Oh, official Mavs watch party on March 15th. On Sunday. Guys, we can go and watch the game together. Against the Cavaliers on March 15th at 2 p.m. We can go and watch it. It's an official watch party, bro. There's going to be 4 people there, man. And they're all going to be working the event. That's got to be brutal. That really has to be brutal. That has to be brutal, man. Oh, nice play out of a timeout by the Grizz. Dude, a watch party is crazy. Oh, man. Chris Middleton baseline jumper. Misses. But that's all right, man. Keep shooting. We got to develop Chris Middleton. Coop going for the rebound, though. Do all the Mavs fans hate the team as much as you? Honest to God, at this point in time, I actually think I'm pretty, I'm kind of optimistic about next year, potentially. I'm pretty tame, all things considered. Wouldn't you guys say? Oh, wow. Tough bucket by the bag, man. You guys don't think I'm tame? I think I am compared to some of the other shit I see. Chili's be more poppin'? That's not saying a lot, though. Chili's is... Coop way short on a floater. Another offensive rebound, though. The rebounding has been good. You taking a turn ever since Coop's injury? Yeah, but I mean, they're 2-18 in their last 20. I actually, is there any, and I'm actually interested in this, any creators out there? I mean, maybe I'm not super in the know or up to date with Mavs content creators, but is there anyone who's honestly, dude, this is great? Honestly, man, there's a lot to like. Honestly, dude, I've kind of liked what I've seen recently. What makes me worried about next year is that they aren't trying to tank and they've lost 2 of 18. Yeah. Mavs up by 12. Chris Middleton's got 11. Great defense by the entire Mavs team, really, right there. And Coop, full head of steam. Oh my God, Bagley! What the hell? Bagman, where did that come from? Slight thoughts on Duke's Isaiah Evans. He has 29 right now. I don't know much about him. I will though. I'm getting pretty good. I've really making some strides. I feel like and this feels like it's always the case in the draft. Like the consensus sort of, there's like a cluster of guys like who are consensus top 20 guys who you just know are not going to be good in the NBA. But for whatever reason, they're like 6'10", or they can dunk well. They have a couple of like nice, interesting dunks. So it's like, well, we got to draft them top 20. It's like, no, you don't. You don't have to do anything. That's how I feel about Nate Mint. I'm like, dude, what on earth? Coop, shoot that three, dude. No, I do not like Nate Mint. What is there to like with Nate Mint? Despite the fact that he's 6'10". Okay, Coop setting a screen. He's 6'10" and shoots 54% at the rim. And has 13 dunks, and he's 6'10". And 32% from three. Oh God, man. Wow, that really is unfortunate, man. This Houston dude, Sharp, catches a pass on the baseline and slips on this fucking glass court. Slips on this glass court and steps out of bounds. Yeah, the pace of this game has not been very good. There's been a lot of fouls.
Kid must want Koa Pete SMHMF never sits anyone.
Pussy Liquor with the 199. Kid must want Koa Pete SMH. Motherfucker never sits anyone. Yeah, that is what's crazy about that. They're just like, they don't sit people. Has there been an instance where they've done it? I mean, I guess they're resting Clay tonight, but like, that's hilarious if that is if that's their definition of tanking. Guys, we rested Clay. Actually, that tells us a lot. Like, what do you think about it? That tells us almost everything we need to know. That's their definition of tank. That's how like good they think they are. We rested Clay, guys. They're not tanking, they're just bad. Yeah, I mean, that it really is it. They haven't made like any real significant efforts to tank at any point, and they should be. Caleb, what the hell are we doing, bro? What are some of these misses lately from Max Christie? What are some of these misses? Do we give up on that 150-pound shooting guard already? I mean, I wouldn't even say we gave up on him. They never even played him in any way, shape, or form. But he's not good. I mean, I told you guys he wasn't good. There was no upside there, truthfully. Mavs up by 20. Good luck hyping anybody up on this game when you're number 1 overall pick in a game in mid-March when you've lost 18 of your last 20 games is 5th on the team in shots. Real fun and real worth our time and real smart and real like good for the future. Like, am I wrong? What is this? Yeah, and I guess he's still on a minute restriction. He's on pace to play like 25 minutes in this game. Oi, oi, oi. Did he get in early foul trouble? Oh, shit. He's got 3 fouls. I don't care, man. Foul out of the game. Wow, the Heat are having an Adebayo combo night at the game. $8.30. Hot dog, popcorn, fountain soda. $8.30 for hot dog, fountain soda, and popcorn. That's an okay deal. AJ was bad in the NBL. Xavier Cooks, who played for Washington a couple years ago, was an NBL MVP. JaVale McGee is an MVP candidate this year. I did see JaVale McGee's hooping over there. Bro, I just saw a tweet that popped up. Actually, I'm not even going to read it. I'm not even going to give this ammunition. What's it like to have owners that actually like you? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. I mean, they had that. At least something resembling that. It is crazy that this is year 3 of this shit. Man, this must suck for any Grizzlies fan. Why does this keep disconnecting? Man, how many turnovers are we at with Najee? Even in a game like this, they can't help themselves with it. 5 turnovers already for Najee. Good Lord. Good googly moogly. Oh, this looks weird. Oh, Zubats is playing tonight. What the hell? Zubats, 16 minutes, 8 points, 6 rebounds. Welcome back, Big Zoo. Oh, Houston's starting to pull away here. Is BYU going to make the tourney? I'm willing to bet they do, right? DeBonza picks up his dribble. Turnover. In his defense, that is 1,000%. And I'll say this: since I turned this game on, AJ DeBonza has done nothing. But also, I feel like I've seen him get fouled 3 times, at least. We should try and get more shooters this offseason. Yeah, I agree. I've pretty much turned on a lot of players on the roster, and that feels fucked up to say. But I've kind of like completely turned on some of these guys this year, and the taste in my mouth is so sour, and I almost feel like you just have to steamroll past this year, and I mean just annihilate it from existence. Rookies to average 20.6 rebounds, 4 assists. All right, that's a good list. Cooper Flag, Luka Doncic, MJ, and Larry Bird. That's a pretty good list to be on right there. That's a pretty good list. What did I say? I'd wear a Cooper Flag jersey for a month straight. Bam has 8 points. That's hilarious. AJ 6 of 17 and 0 stocks. To be fair, though, this is the third straight day they've played. I'll give a pass. Good finish by GG Jackson. What in the hell? I talked about the free throw video today. It's become a lot more difficult to find a gym to shoot them in and like do a stream than I had initially expected it to be. Because I thought I had access to a gym that I turns out I do not have access to anymore. Mavs still have 9 turnovers, by the way, despite all the shittiness. 9 turnovers. Think about that. Big 3, white guy on BYU. Is he going to get drafted in the second round? Alexei Kostic. Coop misses a midi. Okay, hold on a second. 11-point game. Come on. Come on, baby. BYU down 6. A minute left. Block by Houston. Will Wagler play point guard in the NBA? Probably not. Yeah, Coop stopped driving and he settled for these middies, even though he's missing all of them. But also, currently on the floor for the Mavericks, I don't think they have one shooter. Yeah, they don't have like actually one even remotely good three-point shooter on the floor currently. Think about that. Not a single one on the court. That's good, man. It's great. Starting to think one of the teams 3-6 in the West will fall into the play-in. Replaced by whom? Who's 7th right now? Because it was the Warriors for a bit, but they're done. Phoenix or the Clippers? Oh, the Clippers have a long ways to go. Yeah, I saw tweets today from Lakers fans taking a victory lap for them being the 4th seed. And it's like, dude, you're like 1 week away from being in the play-in tournament. This always happens with like these cluster teams in the middle. And then you predict them the next year to maybe like fall a couple seeds. And it's like, dude, you were 1 game away from being the 7th seed last year. Like, relax a little bit. Oh, great. Coop turnover. What a great game. What a really fun, great game this has been. Coop looks horrible. Yeah, he's been bad since coming back. So this was my worst case scenario for this game. Coop plays bad. Mavs win. There's nothing to take away from it. Wow, nice rebound. Nice rebound by Taylor Hendricks. Mavs only up 11. Yeah, no, if I knew the Mavs were going to win. That's why I wanted them to win by a lot. Or Coop go off. Coop not having a very good game and the Mavs winning. What's that do for me? Man, kid's not going to do shit, man. Kid's not going to do anything. A real team is resting all of these guys in the second half for no reason besides Cooper Flag. All right, AJ. We'll see you we'll see you next week. Mavs get first pick in draft A cuff. How you reacting? That'll be it. That'll be it. I'll be done. I'll be like maybe a reoccurring guest on Locked On every now and then just as a check-in, but that'll be it. I will be done. Here you go. YouTube TV. I'm scrolling through Hitler and the Nazis. That's exactly how I'll feel. No, I will. No, man. If they get the number one pick and draft Darius Acuff, there will be no talking myself into it.
Of this Lakers team, they could end up getting in that third spot in the West. But right now, Boston's at number 2 in the East, has a better record than the Lakers. Here, he's got Russell West. Him closer to. He has just had to.
SGA, Wemby, Jokic, Cade, JB. I don't hate that top 3. I'm going to be real. I think I'd probably have Wemby number 2 as well at this point. I don't know how y'all hate on Acuff. Acuff, most pro ready out of all point guard prospects. What about being a small bad defensive player? What's the NBA? What is the track record for those guys? This is what I keep saying, man. Like, it's one thing to like really be plugged into the college, but then you have to contextualize it in the NBA. You have to contextualize the NBA stuff. But also, I mean, if it's 9th overall or 8th overall or whatever, like that's whatever. I won't be mad at that. I really won't. At that point in time, what's there to be mad at? Why is Epstein Fury trending? Analyst Luka talk has got to be the most boring thing that exists on planet Earth, right? Yeah, I'm done. I'm not here to fight these wars. I don't care. It's not my battle to fight anymore. So best of luck. Where are we at with the award odds? Who would you be mad at if they drafted Acuff over at guard? Really, the only one where I'd be like, dude, what are you doing? Would be like Fleming's probably. Outside of that, like, okay. So, don't you think Coop's rookie season has been pretty underwhelming as a whole? I was actually thinking about that earlier today. And in some ways, I do. And when I say that, people are going to obviously get upset. But the reason why I'm going to say this is like missing a whole month and then coming back, and so far since coming back being like bad, does suck. It's been a little underwhelming. Like, I think I had him as a top 50-ish player in the league or whatever right away. I don't know. Maybe he's been around that. It's been injury riddled, but not underwhelming. So there are some aspects that's been a little underwhelming to me. Like defensively, the three-point shooting is a serious cause for concern. There's enough like cause for concern with the three-point shot where, yeah, I think it'll be fine. I ultimately think that it'll be fine. But it has to get better. Like, we know that now. That has to get better. That's a big weakness that is going to have to improve for him to reach his ceiling. But the reason I say, like, so some of the stuff I thought he'd be bad at right away, he was good at. Driving, getting to the rim, creating for himself in that manner. Like, that was all really encouraging. Some of the mid-range stuff. I know. I'm just disappointed as a whole on how they've handled this whole situation. I'm disappointed that they went point Coop immediately with no shooting, and that was obviously a fucking debacle. And then we want to pat ourselves on the back because Coop starts playing really well the moment you put a point guard in. Now you know what the fuck you're doing. All right, fine, yeah, sure. Like, I guess we'll just attribute that to you forcing him to play with no shooters at all and no ball handlers. Like, okay, fine, I guess. They were the worst offense, on pace to be the worst offense in the history of the NBA. But okay, well, like, that's fine. I guess we'll give you credit for that. And now he comes back from injury. He starts hooping. He starts playing really well. Finds his groove, gets injured. That absolutely is brutal. That absolutely brutal sucks. And then comes back, and guess what? Right back into the no point guard and no shooting mix. I really don't get it at all. But all right, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So Shea is going to win MVP. Like, the only reason these odds aren't bigger is because you do have to like factor in Shea potentially. He's getting what is it? How many games can he miss? Obviously, the closer we get to the end of the season, the bigger this will be. It's crazy. Wemby's number 2 in odds now, dude. I mean, Chris Broussard's top 5 was just the top 5 betting odds. Why is Jaylen Brown being over Luka? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Neither of them are going to win it. But I don't get that one. Well, like, why exactly is Jaylen Brown even over Kawhi? What's the argument? What could, like, Kawhi's just been flat out better by a lot. Wemby running away with DPOY. I mean, FanDuel still has this Rookie of the Year race is kind of close. Like, a really good Coop week could maybe flip it. Yeah, not only do the analytics say the Celtics have been better without Jaylen Brown this year, but a lot better. And I don't know if I buy into that much, but Jalen Duren is a kind of comfortable most improved player favorite. I thought Ryan Rollins was going to kind of run away with this at one point, but the Bucks season is just completely and totally derailed. Duren's not a bad one. Nas Reed 6th Man of the Year. I really don't have much of an opinion on this award. I feel like if AJ Mitchell didn't miss an entire month, I'd be banging the AJ Mitchell drum. Now, I know what you guys are going to say, but that's just what I'd probably do. Shea, Clutch Player of the Year. JB, Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year. I don't know how you don't give it to Joe Maz, but all right. Yeah, I think Keldon Johnson's a good one too. Wow, the Eastern Conference must just be a complete and total toss-up on here, huh? Cavs, Celtics, Knicks, Pistons, all with like decent odds. Walker is a candidate. Jarris Walker? Spurs are creeping up. The Thunder aren't as big of favorites as I was expecting, although them being like minus is kind of crazy. I haven't been able to watch the NBA since the Luka trade. I don't think I made it through a full game since. I might be ready to come back. Buddy, just wait. Just give it like 6 months. Give it 7 months and come back, okay? It's not... If you're talking about the Mavs, like it's... Just give it 7 months and come back next year and we'll see what we're looking like. Do not watch a single game. You won't, if you're trying to come back to the NBA after not watching for a year to this, you will never watch the NBA again. You can watch the my live streams though. NBA draft. I just can't. What are some of these odds, bro? What? Why is Kareem Lopez here for #1 pick odds? Why is Nate Amit here for #1 pick odds? Can you imagine? Holy fuck. Could you imagine that?
Hachimura lining up with Trey, no good. Another offensive board. Laravia with the kick out to Reeves. Reeves downhill, dump off Laravia.
That slipped. In his defense, that slipped. Jake Laravia stinks now, though. All right, mark him down as another one of these Lakers role players everyone said would be incredible. If Kid costs us higher lottery odds and busts on a pick, he's getting sent to Tel Aviv. Utah Jazz guard Keontae George has a grade 2 right hamstring strain. He's expected to be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Okay, yeah. It's a little surprising. Dude, this is insane. Like, this really was an insane take. This was an absurd thing to say. That Bam Adebayo should have just checked out of the game out of respect to Kobe Bryant. The thing that bothers me, and again, it's these, it's one thing for me. I'm a YouTuber, like, fuck it. I say whatever. I'm vocal. But one thing I will say is I don't want to talk about something if I don't watch, just because I feel like a dumbass, except like the draft, right? I'm going data only draft this year, so I'm not watching. And I'm openly admitting that. But when the head NBA guy, like a head NBA writer, lead senior NBA writer for The Athletic, like one of the biggest sports platforms, is openly saying that I'm not going to watch that shit about the second highest scoring game in NBA history. Like, what? Come on, man. Victor Wembanyama will be out tonight against the Denver Nuggets with right ankle soreness. Damn, I thought he got to the point where he could only miss one more game. Oh, that's Jokic, isn't it? He can only miss 4 more. Like, he's fine. Unless... Did they play yesterday? Surely this game's back, right? That's right. He's got the advantage of the cup final. Do you still agree with the 65 game rule? No, they can get rid of it for all I care, really. American girl. Hey guys, the playoffs right around the corner. We need to figure out a new stream game. What's popping right now? Okay, here we go. Tennessee Auburn. What's Native Mint doing? Does Auburn have anybody? Dark Souls isn't a stream game. Well, I guess it is. I'm more thinking like, all right, hey, single digits. Kentucky versus Missouri. Who's on Kentucky? Quaintance isn't playing, is he? Quaintance? He's hurt. Don't they have somebody else, though? Oh, my God, Gaff. Damn. Well, hey, Daniel Gafford's picked it up. UMass, Miami of Ohio. So is Miami of Ohio out? I'm guessing there's no NBA guys here. Yeah, good shot, Coop. PJ. Jalen Wells, 3 8-point game. Hold on a second. I never understood Jokic. Some games he shoots like 4 total times. Other games he takes damn near every shot. He feels the flow of the game. Here we go. Coop against Jalen Wells. Good move. Good move. That's good. I like that, Coop. And horrible spacing. Gafford standing on the block. Coop drives anyways. Oh, shit. Memphis is getting hot from 3. 7-point game. Coop drive. Najee Marshall 3. I only like this because it's a Coop assist. Of course he misses it, but Gafford's just dominating on the glass. Yeah, if this team had any dignity at all, Gafford's sitting the rest of the game. Gaff just secured a double-double. Hey, good game, big. Go take a seat. We're playing A.J. Johnson at the 5 the rest of the game. AJ Johnson's playing the center the rest of the game. Oh. I love Followell. Max Chrissy, it's a 3. You love to see it. It's like, do we? We do? This really is the most ethical tank, though. And they're really not trying to lose at all. To the Mavs, this. Sucking ethically. Yeah, that's what's great. It's only 11, though. You never know. What is going on with the Grizzlies here? You watched Lockdown interview with Cormac? I did not get a chance today. How was it? In my defense, I'm not a player interview guy at all. Devin Booker had 43 tonight. Jalen Green had 36. My patient didn't make it. Oh, well, what did I miss slightly? Oh, man. Yeah, I really am shut up and dribble. Man, it's been a very unwoke day for me. On the Haymaker show, I said I haven't watched any of these the leading actress movies. I didn't watch any of them. So came off a little sexist there. Yeah, Coop wide open catch and shoot 3. Okay, I like that he shot it. And now today I just had a shut up and dribble take. 7-point game. I said I just put on my new shiesty. You want to be ops? No, thank you. Good challenge. Good challenge right here. Oh, Nate Mint balled out today. 27, 8, and 4. Chad, are we moving him up the big board? I do have a very rough draft at a big board. Are you guys interested in seeing it? Very, very rough. Very rough. Oh, I'm not posting that shit on Twitter, bro. No fucking chance. I'm not posting on Twitter because I don't know enough. I'm just jotting shit down. Just jotting shit down. Twitter geeks will fry you over having AJ top 10 and not having Tyler Tanner top 5. I actually don't want to show you guys this anymore. I'm a little bit nervous of it. Dude, I saw a clip today on Twitter of Swain. I saw a clip today of Swain driving to the basket and getting a finish. Brother. Somebody's probably going to have to convince me to not feel crazy about him. Braden Burry slowly is cementing himself as one of the strongest guard finishers in recent memory. 66% at the rim. I haven't gotten to Swain yet. What's his thing? Does he not shoot? Is he a bad shooter? Does he not play defense? 6, 7. Ooh, I like that guy. I like that, what I've seen so far. Here's my thing when it comes to college basketball. And I was trying to make this point earlier. There are, 60 draftable NBA prospects. And really, like 60 will get drafted or whatever it is, 50, whatever. And then how many of them will be undrafted? So there's like 100 prospects you have to know something about. You're not watching all of these guys. And to really know these guys, you're going to have to watch every game. Like, that's just the reality. You're going to have to watch pretty much every single game. Oh, good pass, Coop. And most of these people who say they watch, truthfully, what they're watching are YouTube highlights. That's just the reality. What they're watching are YouTube highlights. But also, I'm wondering if there's a correlation where it's like, you know what? I'd rather you watch the NBA and have like a sense of what will work in the NBA and what will not. Because I think that's a place where people swing and miss. That's why I'm sick of draft nerd typing up all those guys. I wonder if the Mavs sort of thought we need to win this game, get the morale up a little bit. That was a nice offense by the Mavs right there. The spreadsheet nerds say everyone sucks and have role players in their top 10. Yeah, I think spreadsheet nerds do overvalue role players, but I think part of the logic is, yeah, I'm not all that interested in the 1% chance this guy hits because hit that three, please. Fuck. Good offensive rebound. That's a foul, ref. I'm not all that interested in the 1% chance this guy hits because it's not going to happen. Then imagine doing that shit for baseball. How do you even come up with top 100 prospect list for every 30 teams? Well, they don't want, like, baseball has completely, and for a long time now, completely embraced, like, yeah, you're not going to watch 162 games for every team. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, you just look at these stats, man. And smart people know what they're looking at with these stats, and that's how we get to it. Like, this guy has a hard hit percentage of this. This guy has a barrel rate of this. This guy has an average launch angle of this. This guy has a chase rate of this. And because of that, we can project out. Yeah, he hits the ball hard. He has, wow, that's a tough shot by Rue. That was a great contest by Coop. Ruper's hit a couple of tough shots. That's a good move by Max Christie. You're right, but still so many names. No, yeah, I know. Honestly, that seems like it's a fun thing. Like, if I were more into baseball than basketball, I think I'd be a huge prospect guy. But the thing is, too, baseball is such an up-here sport. Such an up-here sport that you can have all of these things that work in your favor, and then you get up and for whatever reason, man, you're fucking terrified of a slider. Like, maybe you face Chris Sale in your 4th career at bat, and he just rocks your world with a slider. You swung at it and almost hit your ankle. And that's it. Coop in transition. Good bucket. I don't feel excitement watching baseball. Maybe it's because I'm not American. I mean, playoff baseball is pretty elite. Yeah, you do have to bake in the fact that almost every single pitcher will get Tommy John. So much so, I actually every now and then, I don't know what this is for me. I love having, this is probably, I don't know what type of mental thing it is, but I almost have to have something on in the background. But the thing is I don't want it to be something I'm really interested in. Because then I'll like get sucked in and not focus. I just need to have something on. And so a lot of times I'll put on like an NFL mock draft. I don't know anybody, but I'll just put it on just to have it on in the background. I'll put on like a baseball prospect thing just to have it on in the background. I don't know any of these people and I don't care. Right. But I heard somebody kind of mentioning it was something in favor. Oh, yeah. No. Ref. But then it's like, I heard somebody talking about a baseball pitching prospect and them recently getting Tommy John was like a positive. Coop, why'd you jump for that? Bagman 3. But the reason is like your elbow is relatively safe for like 2 years following a hey, Gigi can make it a 5-point game at the free throw line. Player development is the most important thing that draft nerds never talk about. Like Keita was a nobody big. Joe Mazzulla made him a demon. But actually disagree because I was actually looking at Keita's draft profile, I think a couple of days ago. And there was plenty on there that would have been like, yep, Keita's good. Keita's got like all of these ancillary stats that are good and you could tap into. I think the thing with overhyping or maybe overrating, over-indexing like role players that are good is because they're pretty safe. And I do think in today's NBA, it's been made obvious by the Thunder, by the Celtics, like, oh shit, man, 4-point game. Nerds love role players. Well, because role players win championships in a lot of ways. I think you look at a team like the Celtics, and I know I asked this and you guys all said yes about Tatum being a first option, but Tatum is a first option on the Celtics. Tatum, I do not think the Mavericks reach some of the heights they reached if Tatum is there instead of Luka. And obviously, like Luka's a better player than Jason Tatum. But what I'm saying there is Tatum isn't your conventional number one offensive engine, offensive hub. So the Celtics just said, okay, everybody can create and everybody can shoot and everybody can pass. And maybe, you know, we have a couple guys who can do it at a great elite level. Maybe no like all-time level that you might actually think you need to win a championship. Thunder is not the case. Shea's all-time. Shea's as all-time as it gets. I don't even remember doing this. This is from today's stream? I have no recollection of just doing that. That was when we were looking at Braden Burries. That was just like 10 minutes ago. Bro, stop this. That is not what I look like, man. Actually, you guys want to know something crazy? I had to do a double take on a TikTok I posted a couple days ago. Did numbers. Did huge numbers. 462 views. It kind of looks like, well, there's no face filter, but my face does look very rounded in this picture. Oh, Mike shit. I look racist as fuck in that picture? The hell does that mean? Yeah, my bad. I accidentally turned on the wrong thing. It's fixed. You see what I'm saying right here? Right? This one right here. My face looks so fat. You guys want to scroll my TikTok page? Oh, man. Congratulations, Dallas Mavericks. I'm scrolling TikTok. I've dropped a 45-pound plate on my foot before from like kind of up high, like on a squat rack. It happened, and I thought for sure I broke my foot immediately. You look like the Trucks band guy there. I did go on a rabbit hole semi-recently on that 18-wheeler guy. Jack Links. Anyone see that? Yeah, that is true. 165 is being on the top. Jack Links. No roller dog. God damn, dude. This is a 2-point game. Oh, go in 3. He's probably genuinely racist. It's possible, but you never know, man. Sometimes those guys are like the most surprisingly. These truck guys, man, they've seen every walk of life there is. What is going on, man? Kitty, kitty. If Kid had a brain, AJ would be playing the rest of the game. Yeah, he'd be playing the center. Like he'd be playing the 5. And then afterwards, Kid would just say, yeah, we were just experimenting with some stuff. Kitty, kitty. Jack Lanks. Is it just like, what is, I really don't mean this in a mean way. What is the average lifespan of a trucker compared to like the normal human? Tie game? I do feel like something like that, it would be hard to, like, it's easier said than done. It'd be hard to like be super healthy. You're sitting around all day. You're sitting in a truck driving. Like, I don't want to fucking eat, kale chips, bro. I don't want to eat seaweed chips, man. I want a bag of Doritos. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to be sitting in the car for the next 10 hours. Give me a bag of trail mix, bro. Do they do a lot of meth? 61 for truck drive? Dude, that's 20 years lower than the average. That's crazy. Jack Lanks. Plus, not to mention how much you're sitting all day. That's not good already. Burton, dude, figure it out. Figure it out, Burton. $11 players out for the Grizzlies. I cannot name the Grizzlies coach. I'll read it, know it. I cannot say it. He's Russian, isn't he? What is he? Isolo. What's his last name? Thomas Isolo. Yeah. Finnish. Are there any Russians in the NBA right now? Igor Dielman. Outside of him, though. Dielman's Russian, isn't he? All right, hey, Mavs only up by a point. Is that right? Mavs up by 2 points. Here we go. Back to TikTok scrolling.
Now I want you to sing a scale to.
All right,
What
we've
the
reached
hell?
that point in the season where I don't care anymore. And maybe that's a symptom of my team sucking ass, but I'm ready for the playoffs. I don't care anymore. I don't want to watch this garbage anymore. Games are
Agreed.
great. I'm ready for the playoffs. I don't care.
Me either.
I don't care about awards. I don't care about anything. I want playoffs now.
Me too.
Give it to me now. I'm selfish. I want it now.
Me as
Playoffs,
well.
playoffs. I want 10 games in one day. Give me playoffs. Give it to me.
Man, that thing shook you out of your fucking shoes, man. That thing shook you out of your shoes.
Nigga wanna see me fall. Stephen Curry, how
That's a Photoshop, correct? Okay, that is not the way I look, bro. That is, please tell me that's a Photoshop. Good. Oh. If that's really your foot, bro, go to a doctor.
As Dallas led by 20 points, 59-39. But Memphis
we don't
came
give you
back to tie
dysmorphia?
it at
No,
84
you
before
don't.
A couple of free throws in the final second.
Nice shot, Chris. We got to develop Chris Middleton, man. Good shot, bro. Like, that's big. Moving forward next year, going into year 28, like, that'll be huge for him. Yeah, another three. Hell yeah, man. Let's go, bro. We really got to keep. Yeah, bro. That's going to be huge for next year for him, man. This team is a great block, Coop. Chris Middleton, another one. And he's shooting 3 free throws. This is so big for his development. Huge 9-point burst. Huge 9-point burst for Chris Middleton in the first minute of the fourth quarter to help the Mavs blow the game open in a must-win. This is huge for his development moving forward. Huge for his development, man. Anyone else scratching your head? Time out and get his ass off the fucking floor, man. Understand what we're doing here. Understand what we've got going on, man. Congratulate. No offense. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. He's just doing what he's paid to do. And I hope somebody's seeing this and he's going to pay him next year. But what are we up to, man? Fucking dumbass team. Look at what every other team's doing. You're trying to win every game. It's pathetic. You suck. Your team's fucking terrible. Been horrible all year. Be horrible 3 more weeks. Who cares? Dumbass team, man. Stupid as fuck team. Think I'm gonna die in this house. I didn't mean that. My bad. I didn't mean that. My bad, Chris. I didn't mean that. They're going to win this game no matter what. Is McDavid a fighter? Who's he fighting? Hey, ref, that's a cheap shot. I don't know what hockey's copyright rules are. Well, I don't know how accurate AI is here, but that's crazy that it's that big of a difference. May get killed for this, but I think the lack of success for Zachary Richeche might be scaring people off from ranking Nate Ament in the lottery. Ament, to my eyes, much better competitor and tougher player. Size and streaky jumpers are similar, but I love Ament's fight. I don't think they're the same player, and I'd much rather swing on Ament. I just saw Nate Ament's finishing numbers and dunk numbers from somebody his size and said, nope, I've seen that guy come and go. Respectfully. Eric Spolstra asked about Lakers fans getting mad. Fuck them. Why would he care? What the hell? Middleton still on the floor. Yeah. Man, Mavs blowing this one out open here. So wait, I'm sorry. I'm sure somebody answered. Does Connor McDavid ever fight? Is that rare? Wow, good D by Max Christie. Chris, you might as well go for some big points, man.
Chris a Mossad agent and Grizz gonna pass us SMH.
We are up 2 games up on the Grizz, but seeing what they're putting out. Seeing what they're putting out on a nightly basis, I don't know, bro. Oh, 2.5. Oh, okay. I know the Grizzlies might not win another game, but low key, unless this like sparks something for the Mavs, like we found something that night, that'd be a thing only this franchise would fucking do. Yeah, the Mavs, we found something in that game that we're just like building off of going into next year. I mean, the Mavs will most certainly not be favored in a single game the rest of the year, except maybe the last game of the year against Chicago. Oh, go in, ball. Yep. Chris Middleton. Yep. He is hey, honestly though, he is a crazy shot maker. It's kind of sick. $26 points for Chris Middleton. I'm hoping Nick points this out on the post game tonight. Is that I literally verbatim said this was going to happen today in our group text. Verbatim, I said Mavs win, Coop mid game. Chris Middleton goes crazy. Verbatim, I said this exact thing. What is going on? This is chaos. So yeah, 29 for Chris Middleton. Why does Flag just suck now? He's been ubering. I mean, the sad thing is this is one of his most efficient games since he's come back. That's a crazy shot by Chris. Come on, oh, hey, this could still happen. Come on, Omax. You can make it a 10-point game. Omax, but that's a 200 IQ play. They get the offensive rebound. And now Omax. Repair. Yeah, good rebound, Wells. The hell's going on? I'd love to get into the psyche. I really wish I was the type of fan that was like, I don't care. I want to win every game. I really wish I could get, I really wish I would, that was me. I really wish that was me, man. Ay, ay, ay. I can't believe it. I knew it. Booker and Green stopped at 79 out of respect for Kobe. Wow. Good for them, man. You think we should draft Baby Jokic? Oh, what's it? Yeah, Robbie Avila. That's the real Baby Jokic right there. Who is scrolling TikTok on the desktop? That's so diabolical. Do these people exist and walk among us?
Cat, so
and now my For You page is great. And right here is why. Oh, what is this novella? And right here is. And this right here, what just happened in Indiana, is why making an example of the Jazz was short-sighted decision, slippery slope. Zubac returns from action, extended time off, plays heavy first half minutes, looks good, scoring 8 points. Nembhard drops 23 in the first half. They both disappeared at halftime and don't play a single second in what was a respectably close game for the majority of it. Yeah. Yeah. What is Rob's? What's his point here? The franchise comms team will likely issue an injury management explanation to avoid the eye of Secaucus. Is it possible both players got sore in the locker room, hurt in the first half? Sure, I guess. The point here is that by finding the Jazz for conduct detrimental to the league, not a player participation policy violation, your games are now going to be under a microscope in the event this type of starter rotation activity occurs again. Oh, he's just saying, like, now that the Jazz have been fined, every other team's going to be like, hey. Yeah, I think he's right. He's 100% correct. They kind of fucked that up. That's why I'm against, like, when we talk about potential tanking fixes, I'm against the idea of, like, some overseeing committee that decides whether teams are tanking it or not. Because that's a slippery slope that you're going to fuck up and people are going to be mad at. And it's going to be nothing but controversy. Nothing but controversy. Oh, man. Guys, I've been doing some lower back stretches that have felt so good, and I wouldn't dare say them or do them just because the implication. But, man, if you ever walked into my apartment at the wrong time and saw me doing one of those stretches, bro, ass in the air, it is, man. It is. I got that big arch going. And no, I've not yet to try a big arch burger. And I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm probably never going to try it. Like, I'm just never going to try a big arch burger. Contrary to what you guys might believe. Come on, Coop. If we're going to win this game, at least give me something. B-Will? Good hustle, everyone. Hey, what a drive, Coop. Wow. I'm hoping to try it next time I get McDonald's. Don't act like you won't. And part of the reason why I could is because I do like the little fried onions. You know, I like those. I like when they're in like green bean casserole. You know, trying to cut calories chunkily. Yeah, I've lost a decent amount of weight. I don't know if you guys, you know, thank God you guys weren't like this whenever I was like legitimately obese several years ago. Like, you guys were at least nice to me at the time, and something happened. Man, Coop just really doesn't get a single foul call, huh? Hey, Finn. Hey, buddy. You're so handsome. It makes my heart hurt. You're so handsome. It makes my heart hurt, buddy. How's that even possible? You guys ever look at your animals and think that? Is my cat fat? No, my cat was actually like underweight for a bit. But we changed his food enough to where he's... Why is Cooper Flag out of this game? Oh my God, man. I just cannot stand this team. It's been 2 straight years of me hating the fuck out of this team. It's crazy. Charlie Morse Critical says it's better than the regular burger. Jalen Wells draws an offensive foul. Mavs have 18 turnovers. Coop is back in, though. Oh, good spin, Coop. It's all right, Coop. At some point, you're going to shoot over 40% again in a game. Don't worry. It's going to be all right. We'll get you back there, Bubba. Yeah, his touch is completely gone. And it pains me. I want to show you guys something to ask your opinion on it, but I honestly don't want you guys to see it. Dwayne Price. All right. Bro, that Jamal Shed video is too much, man. Do more of those collab contents like the last one you did, Cohen. I mean, that's most of the Haymaker shows. Big fucking shot. I mean, oh man, Ryan Rupert 3. It's gonna keep the Grizzlies in the game, man. Dude, that sucks, man. Chris Middleton 3. And that's a massive shot for his development right there. Like, to help the Mavs secure the win and secure the 9th spot in the draft lottery, that's a huge shot in that moment. Hi, Side Bias. What's the company of your liquid transferring device? My liquid transferring device. Coop, yeah, go stand in the corner, bro. Chris Middleton needs some development time here. Yeah. That was a filthy shot. I mean, his shot making is absolutely insanity. All right, Mavs gonna win. Not a very good game from Coop. He does have the second best plus minus on the team. We're the best plus minus out of any of the starters. We're leaving here with something. 13 for Coop, 6 of 16, 0 of 3 from 3. Only 2 free throws on the game. But did have 5 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds, 7 assists, 1 turnover. That's not too bad. Chris, 35 points and what was it, 22 in the 4th quarter? Shea with 10 points already.
Super chat for remembering the good times, man dancing emoji.
Squid with the 2 super chat for remember the good times. The good times will be back. They will. They'll be back. This will all make sense. The highest scoring quarter of his career. So, who do you think will win the Chinese Grand Prix? What are my options? Trae Young subs out at the 5:26 mark in the 3rd quarter for the Wizards. Does not return. Clowney and Claxton subbed out by the Nets at the 43 mark in the 3rd quarter. They did not return. Yeah. Oh, Mavs empty the bench now. Hell yeah, man. What a win. What a fucking win, man. Water bottle company. Stanley. Coop needs to shoot 10 threes a game. Yeah, I mean, no. After tonight, Coop needs to go sit in the corner, and we need to get more on ball reps. This will be, unless we'll see what happens that last game against the Bulls, but this will be the last game they're favored in all year. To be fair, and to be fair to them, they were 2-18 in their last 20, so like, can't go too hard. Although I will say, like, man, at some point you just got to be truthful with your situation. At this point in the season, like I was kind of anti it at first. I was anti the tank, but now at this point, like you've been fucking shit all year, so now it doesn't matter. Now you want to decide you want to try and not be shit. Like, do you see how frustrating that can be for a fan? All right. Now, before you guys say anything, this was years ago. And what I'm about to show you guys, just know what you call me now, right? Okay, just throwing that out there. And again, I was drinking a lot. on top of other things. But I think this format could work. I'm just mainly interested to hear y'all's thoughts on the format, because at the time, I thought this format was fantastic. It didn't really pop off, but also this was so early in the slightly biased life that, you know, there wasn't a lot of motion anyways, no matter what. But bear with me whenever I show you what you guys are about to see. Well, what do you guys think about this format?
The best 60-second sports show on the internet right now. Steph Curry is fucking insane. He drops 49 points in 10 made threes in a win against the Philadelphia 76ers on Monday night. It was his 11th straight game, scoring 30 points or more, the most in NBA history by a player 33 years or older. I don't know what the fuck that stat is, but it exists. He's averaging 40 points per game in the month of April, and over the past week, he's made more threes by himself than 5 NBA teams. He's going nuts. He has the Golden State Warriors at 500 and in a play-in spot in the Western Conference. His best teammates are Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins. I mean, Juan Toscano-Anderson is getting regular minutes on this team. Big nepotism is getting regular minutes. This guy is getting regular minutes. This team sucks outside of Steph Curry. We have to ask ourselves, what is the MVP? Is it the best player on the best team, or is it truly the most valuable player? Because I don't know how you can watch the Golden State Warriors and not think Steph Curry is the MVP of the NBA right now. He is insane. This is one of the best stretches I have ever seen from any player in the history of the sport. NBA team and conference. His best teammate.
No, I've been a pot hater for quite some time. All right, yo, for real though, chill out. What about the format? Format works, but the Side Bias Clip channel feels like it replaced this. Yeah. Don't listen to the haters, man. No, I was a fat. I'm not fishing for any compliments. I'm literally just asking about the format. TikTok would eat this up. You think so? It's true. It's a shortened version of the Slightly Reports. But maybe the Slightly Reports are like a main story, and this is more of a secondary story. That's a bit out of date. Well, yeah, I wouldn't be talking about this specifically. He's aged horribly. Oh, man. You look more like a conservative there with the beard and desk setup. Well, outside the beard, that actually was something I was going for. Was kind of a, I was kind of going for a Alex Jones type of. Can't the Slightly Reports get chopped in like 30-second segments? Yeah, I guess. I guess that's true. TikTok couldn't eat first. Oh, man. Your current short style is way better. Yeah, okay. All right, that's all I needed to hear. I was just kind of... All right, that's all I needed to hear. I was just curious about it earlier today, and if you guys don't think so, then that's perfectly cool with me, because these took a decent amount of effort. So, well, yeah, I mean, I would hope Slightly Reports better than this, but
The best 60-second sports show on the internet right now.
Yo, is this sped up? How do I look at this?
Now, Steph Curry is fucking insane. The best 60-second sports show on.
I think I sped it up in editing.
Sports show on the internet right now.
Or
English?
Yeah. The best 60 seconds. Sports show on the internet.
Why did I go that route? Why was that the direction I took that?
500 and in a play-in spot in the Western Conference. His best teammates are.
But this doesn't really feel sped up, though. Dude, when was this from? Can I see? 2021. 5 years ago, man. Five years ago. Wow. God, I look dreadful, man. I look dreadful. It was COVID lockdown. True. You had that charm still? Hey, I still had some light in my eye. The light's gone. The light's gone, but so is some of the weight. I'll take that trade-off. Some of the weight's gone, but also some of the light in those eyes are gone. But that's okay. That's all right. I have lost like 45 pounds since then. I was such a fat fuck. So, do you still think the Mavs should have traded with the Jazz for Rudy Gobert? I think if I remember correctly at the time before that happened, I did advocate for the Mavs to trade for Rudy Gobert. But I think like most other people were under the assumption that it would be a pick, maybe 2 picks. We like when Gobert got traded for the price he got traded for, nobody expected that. There's no way I would have done that. Lottery gods need to remember we let Chris Middleton score 22 fourth quarter points tonight. Yeah. I was also a little baby 5 years ago. I was 17 years old. So like, just a kid. Just a fucking kid, man. It was just a kid, you sick fuck. Would you believe I said I was 11 5 years ago? I wouldn't rule it out. Wouldn't rule it out. Okay, let me go do Lockdown. Dude, I can't wait to talk about this game, man. Wow. Anything in particular you guys want me to talk about, man? Oh, you guys want to see my my draft board real quick? Just something light. I've got 16 names on here. Just something light. All right, what do you guys think? You guys see it? Slightly biased big board. Cam Boozer 101. Isaac Johnson, aka the Big Fish. Number 2. Need I explain more? No, I don't. Darren Peterson, number 3. Caleb Wilson, number 4. Kingston Flemings, number 5. AJ DeBonza, number 6. LeBaron Philon, number 7. Yaxel, 8. Steinbach, 9th. Quaitons, 10th. Mikel Brown Jr., 11th. Back problems. Acuff, 12th. Height problems. Koa Pete, 13th. Not quite sure what I feel about him. Braylon Mullins, 14th. Quirked up white boy 3-point shooter. Quirked up white point 3-point shooter. Keaton Wagler, 15th. Ha, 16th. He's kind of interesting, but I wouldn't really want him. And then Ament, 17th. Thoughts, opinions, concerns? Thoughts, opinions, and concerns. Wagler could go up, actually. I am just... Okay, is there... And I'm actually curious about this. I haven't gotten to some of these guys yet. Is there anything historically about guys that are this unathletic? I know his 3-point shooting stuff is crazy. He has no dunks. It's 6'6". I'm down to move Wagler up. Actually, I'll move Wagler up. Because I'm open to have Wagler here at 11th. Because the 3-point stuff with him, 52 free throw rate, 11.5 3-point rate, 42% from 3, half of them self-created. Okay, he is 6'6". He also has zero dunks. But if the 3-point shooting is there, it's there. And that's kind of why I like Braylon Mullins a little bit more than him. You guys don't know who Isaac Johnson is? You're really not plugged into the draft at all, are you? No. It's all right. Don't worry. History will look back kindly on us. Okay, I'm okay with moving Wagler. You guys are talking me into moving Wagler above Quaitons just because of the knee problems are a little scary. You guys are talking me into Wagler a little bit. You know he's older than Zion. Isaac Johnson. Hey, some people are late bloomers, man. We're running a woke franchise. We're not ageist. We're not ableist. We're not racist. We're not bigots. Okay. Too often people have been overlooked because of their age, and it's not happening anymore. Isaac Johnson's 28-year-old senior. Welcome to the team. We need that veteran leadership. Okay, whenever Chris Middleton leaves and we ship off some of the vets, we need veteran leadership. Isaac Johnson, welcome to the team, bro. UC Jeopardy IDK guest that counted for ACL tear. Yeah, with Ryan Gosling. That was funny. Hawaii will play Saturday. Will you be streaming? Oh, what time? What time do they play? How would I have Quaitons top 30? Well, I've only gotten to 17, but I mean, personally, the Mavs would have no interest in drafting him. That goes without being said. Really, they don't need a center, and also just if you were like, well, we could actually take a big if that's what we want. But he's really fucking good. I mean, Yaxel's thing is, if Yaxel were 20, where would he be? And I know this is a stupid thing to do, and everyone always says this about old guys. But if this version of Yaxel was 20 years old, where is he getting drafted? fifth. I think he could have a top 4 argument. I think he could have a top 4 argument. But he's a peepaw, right? Now, the thing is, Isaac Johnson transcends that for me. So it doesn't really matter. And I don't know where I'm going to put Christian Anderson. Don't know where I'm going to put Christian Anderson. He's kind of another one of these. All of these guards have so many similarities, don't they? Where would Mike Conley go if he was in this draft? Like, and we know who Mike Conley is? Like, you're saying we know how Mike Conley's career plays out. Where does he go in this draft? Interesting question, actually. That's actually an interesting question to think about. I still think the big three, the consensus top big three, not mine. The big three goes over him. The current age, Mike Conley, well, for me, number 3. No, the consensus big three goes over him. Then it'd have to be... Then that's where the questions start. Would you take Caleb Wilson over who we know Mike Conley is? Would you take Conley over Caleb Wilson? I know Caleb Wilson has his concerns offensively and stuff like that. I mean, the mid-range stuff is really interesting. What's the reasonings for Flemings over AJ? I just cannot wrap my head around the fact that you are 6'9", freak athlete, and you do not block any shots at all, and you are a bad defender. I can't wrap my head around that. How is that even the case? Is that not scary? Because really, when you're talking about guys this high, you really have to look at their weaknesses. Cam Boozer, weaknesses, athleticism. That's really it. Isaac Johnson, only weakness, age. Darren Peterson, weakness. What's your deal with basketball? What's your deal with basketball? And also kind of concerningly low playmaking numbers. Caleb Wilson, what's your weaknesses? Will you ever be a three-point shooter? Will you ever be somebody who can even space the floor in any way? However, some of the positives, Cam Boozer, if this just translates and he does similar stuff to what he's doing now, which with these super impactful, dominant college players, usually that's how it happens at the next level. He's one of the most impactful players in the league almost immediately. Isaac Johnson, stretch big who can rebound and block shots. Darren Peterson, prototypical guard, the exact type of guard you want in today's NBA. Caleb Wilson, Caleb Wilson's a top what defender if everything goes according to plan? You say that about Boozer being super impactful and productive, but then not Acuff. Yeah, but Boozer's been a good defender in college, like statistically, analytically, has been a very impactful defensive player in college. Like Acuff hasn't. So I'm not like, that's what I'm saying. If you just took what Boozer's doing now, all of it, and put it in the NBA, immediate impactful player. If you take everything Acuff's doing now and put it in the NBA, yeah, he's still an impactful player and a good player. But the defensive concerns come to bite him in the ass immediately right then and there. Troll about how good Isaac Johnson is on Locked On. I will. I'm like, I'm keeping my eye on Isaac. Keeping my eye on Isaac Johnson, man. Keeping my eye on Isaac Johnson. But Fleming's over to Bonza. Fleming's to me is like the guard here of this guard batch that I'm like, yeah, I feel like that guy will defend as well. Isaac was getting mad at me in the group chat earlier because I was basically just like, yeah, I don't need to watch every single Darius Acuff game. Because I've learned this by being on Twitter, man. These draft nerds, these stat sheet FC, stand up. They are right more than anyone else I've seen. They are right. And then also I was thinking about this earlier today because I forgot who they were arguing about. But it was somebody arguing about, I want to say it was Acuff. And I kind of closed my eyes and thought, do I think this guy's going to be right? It was one of those things. Do I think this guy's going to be right in the long run? And I've made fun of some of these guys in the past. Yeah, it's in a crazy freshman class in terms of like BPM. But Cam Boozer is 18.7 B. That's the highest for a freshman ever. Or is that a highest ever? Is that highest for a freshman ever or highest for anybody ever? I think Edie had a better year, I want to say. Yeah, Cam Boozer has a higher BPM than anybody, not just freshmen, anybody in the history of the league, in the history of college basketball, or I guess since they started tracking this. I mean, just looking at this freshman group, man, like Michael Beasley's the standout of guys who did not translate. You're looking at all DPOYs, MVPs. Well, no MVPs, but DPOYs. I don't know, man. All NBA players. Don't know. Sedarius Thornwell, he had a cup of coffee in the league. What team was he on? I weirdly saw somebody did like a trivia video and he was in it. Oh yeah, the Clippers. All right, I need to go do Locked On. All right, love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. And he did end up on the Pelicans. That's where I saw from the thing. All right, love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I guess they play tomorrow night, don't they? Fuck me, man.